figured I'd be safer camping out here. You let me know if you need anything repaired. Ugh, sickening stench, isn't it? All those bodies ripped apart. God save the soul who comes face to face with it.
You're here. I'll keep it tended for you. We both know what it's like to be lost in the woods, and all you can think about is a warm meal.
State your business. Quickly! Don't think just because you felled the beast, you're an ally.
It's all right, Warrick. I apologize for the lack of hospitality. My friend here has his guard up for good reason. Once the raiders took the old fortress, their bloodshed has drawn more and more of those things towards our city. How did you manage to slay that monstrosity? My god. You're Serim. The Watcher's call has been answered.
Ha! I told that old coot he was wasting his time. For once, I'm glad I was wrong. Serim, in the flesh and on our island. I thought you'd be taller.
Your kind's welcome within our walls. I trust you'll find a home here. Seek the Watcher, up in the rookery. Welcome to Sacrament. Sacrament's gates are always open to those in need, or those who keep her safe. Help yourself to our food and shelter.
But leave the ale to me.
Better here than back in Tyr. Scraped together enough last year to move from Tyr to Sacrament, and I've never looked back.
Make sure to get a good scrubbing after wading through the glades. Wouldn't want to end up all rotted away like them neath. And is that sand on your legs? Came all the way here from the... Can't say if you're brave or just foolhardy, but you won't catch me being...
Say, I could sing you a song. It goes like this.
If my patients want the comfort of a prayer, who am I to deny them such frivolities?
Governor, head to the rookery.
First the tavern, and then the old village.
When people ask why I'm leaving,
risen from whispers. Are you my death? You're really here. A serum in sacrament? So, the Watcher was right. Tell me, can you feel it? That flickering in the air. There are spots like this one all over Sacra. A prickling, as if something lies just beyond my vision, but is stronger here than anywhere else. I'm convinced this is the site of some ancient, vital serum remnant. Perhaps a nexus of sorts.
If you make for the Rookery, it lies above the town square.
Everything has a price. Every man has a... Oh, ignore their gates, Serum. They likely never seen one of your kind. I, on the other hand, have met 6 Serum. 5? 6? I've witnessed the sea burst of the Kyllish people to the south, and all those northern cities that sail across the sands. I once drank from the water pooled in a giant's footstep, and I've supped wine with Phelan's finest. You and I? Good to see you back, Serum. Been out exploring.
Is it really true? You killed the creature at the gate? A serum and sacrament, and my smithy no less. Well, Fillmore's smithy. I'm just his apprentice, Will. Wait, Fillmore! On your way to Sacrament, did you encounter a blacksmith? He went out beyond the wall and hasn't come back. I hope he's all right. Oh, thank you. That's a weight off my mind. Not quite. I expect he'll be back soon now that you've cleared the way. And likely telling me that he cleared the way for Rossa Twin. That's Dasha for welcome and safe travels. I shouldn't keep you. I'd venture you're on your way to the Rookery. I shouldn't keep you. I'd venture you're on your way to the rookery up above.
Here! Over here!
You cannot rush an oak.
I knew with the pestilence return, it wouldn't be long before your kind did as well. We are all soldiers now, in the one true war. The one my mother... Please, allow me to enchant your weapons. A black door was opened 1,000 years ago. Perhaps...
Sacrament still stands.
Life and death in the...
You cannot rush an...
Welcome, young sprout. I go by Whitaker the Woodcrop.
You cannot rush an oak.
Ellsworth's had his chance. This city deserves better.
Ellsworth let the Risen take the old fortress. How long until he surrenders our very...
Do you see that? That glimmer on the horizon? You know what that is? A new dawn! Ask anyone on the street. This city's in the gutter. We might as well be living in the Black Trench. Beset by raiders. Pestilence on the rise. Outsiders buying up all our property. Elra P. Godfrey! That's the name to remember. I'll be governor of Sacrament before you know. Beset by raiders. Pestilence...
Think you got one?
Ah, it's just a bit of sewage.
What are you doing? Can't you see him constantly?
God's reach.
A what?
No, a serum. One of the outcasts.
Never heard of him. Don't care. All I see is an ugly sod.
There aren't no fish here. And you know it. We ought to...
What? Back to the ship graveyard? The place patrolled by the...
Yes, that's the one. Water's brimming with cat.
Oh, bloody...
But I'd have a belly full of...
Do you need any help? I can sew, patch your clothes, I can clean, or cook, or help you carry things. I know my way around the city. You met Baron Warrick?
Feeling squeamish? It's all right, it happens. You need a man with a... I've seen how they look at you. Yeah, like you just step... Once you understand that laws around here are more like... suggestions.
I'll just have to focus more and more of my attention on guard merit.
I don't hear it roaring.
The beast outside our gates is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
to the rookery, Sarah. Welcome to Sacrament, the last point of light on this island. Head right if you seek a meeting with the Watcher. Head left if you wish to see what becomes of bandits and traitors. The law must be upheld. Those who deny it always end up in cages.
You don't look from her. Ah, Havenport ain't so nasty. We just get a bad rap because all the crime, and drugs, and slums.
The eyes of the city. Lies just across the bridge.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress. I'll take this post any day over my old one in Havenport.
Beyond this gate lies the Nameless Pass. But the way is shut tonight, on Ellsworth's orders. We've been told there's some kind of monstrosity lurking outside one of the gates.
Death awaits you. It trails you like a shadow.
Eyes of the city.
You don't scare me, Sarah. On watch.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress.
sacrifices were not in vain.
It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. From across the sea.
The pestilence. It festers. Everything it touches.
Did you not hear? The Serum have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's Reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal Celine, I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My Inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Warrick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me...
King Magnus? The boy.
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the touch when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards, take her away.
This way, Risen. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort from my vanguard to Kalen.
Kalen? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and Serum in our rookery. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island. Not only in time to witness its ruin.
is mine. It's that apprentice of yours, useless scrapper. Couldn't lift anything heavier than a pen. And how can he think with that hat full of wax? I should have a word with Elmer.
Who's that? Well, I've told the Watcher this tower's not fit for livestock. And yet, there he goes. Boarding will have to head upstairs. There's no way down for now. A fine staircase should be, too. Would get us. Most days you'll find me not far from there. In the square, by the wardroom. Maker Danos. I can repair anything with the right materials.
Oh, good, you're awake. Please, Sarah, you must see this.
Forgive the grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. Now you just need to... I apologize. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives... Go to the Watcher. This skill is... it's beyond me. There. Now, if you should encounter any more of the Torn, collect their ichor and bring it to the Watcher. And if you ever want to know the comings and goings within our fair city's walls, I'm your man. Row!
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress.